What we want to do is get some discussion going as well. Are there apps that you use in your business that you love to use that make things more efficient and better for you? Are there places in your business you are looking for an app or something you can use to help you improve your business? Let us know. We'd love to talk about those. We're going to discuss some of the ones that we use in our business also and how it helps our business to be more efficient and work better. So to begin, let's talk about communication apps. Communication apps are important, especially if you have more than just you in your business. If you've got multiple people in your business, then you want to have a way to communicate with them. There's still phones, there's still emails, there's other things you can do, but really a lot of communication among teams in the business is moving to mobile. So there's a few ways that you can do this. One is use an app like Slack is a really good one. That's the one that we use a lot in our business as well. It's a great way to communicate with other people on our team, to collaborate on certain projects, to make sure everybody's on the same page with information. It is really, really easy to use. It's free to begin using Slack. There's some additional paid features you can get later on if you'd like to, but it's a really great way to communicate quickly and easily with people. We know email is nice, but the reality is everybody uses email, and there's tons of junk mail and there's other things. So if you need to get a message to your team without getting it lost in the mix, then Slack is a great way to do that. And there's many other apps that are similar to Slack. GroupMe is another one that I've used as well. And sometimes they're integrated into your CRM systems, or they're integrated into your task management systems. There's ways of communicating, and those are really effective, really great ways of doing things. So think about those. Think about how can you use communication apps to make your communication more efficient. It's so much easier. Sometimes you're in the middle of meetings, or you have team members that are out on sales calls, or they're busy doing other work, but you still need to have good, effective communication with them, and using something like Slack or even Facebook's Instant Messenger is a great way to communicate. So what are apps that you're using in your business to help you with communicating and improving efficiencies in your business? That's what we're going to talk about today on SMRT TV. So thanks for joining us. If you have questions about certain apps or things you'd like to improve or enhance the efficiency of your business, let us know. We'd love to hear from you as well of what kind of things you guys are looking at, what's interesting to you and helps you with your business. One thing that we use often in our business as well is an app called FreshBooks. Now it's actually an online SaaS service for accounting and bookkeeping. Really simple to use, really easy. It's a great way to keep your information together. It automatically pulls information in from your banking accounts, so you can get all of your expenses automatically brought in. We do all of our invoicing through FreshBooks as well. It's a great tool to use. The thing I like about their mobile app is it is really, really simple. From their mobile app, I can submit time. If I do consulting work, I can just track my time right on the phone. As I walk into an office, just hit the start button, drop my phone in my pocket, and then go. As soon as I walk out of somebody's office, I turn on my phone, hit stop, I just log my time for that consulting for that client. And then by the time I get to my car, I can just pull in the app, and I can say, click on create an invoice. It'll pull up an invoice, and it'll auto-populate all that time in it that I just put in together, and I can hit send. Bam, by the time I've driven away from a client's office, they have an invoice in their inbox ready to pay. So it's nice, it's simple. We do a lot of recurring stuff, so we have credit card processing that we use, but and that integrates with FreshBooks as well. So my clients can literally just tap a button on the invoice on their email, and it opens up a window, they type in their credit card number, they're done. It's so simple. It is awesome. If you don't have a credit card processor, FreshBooks does do some integrations with third-party systems that will handle that process for you. So you don't have to pay a monthly fee and set up all that credit card processing. If you just need invoices paid, they do it. There's a percentage they take, but then they'll handle all that for you. You don't have monthly fees. So really nice, really handy way to do things. That's really improved our ability to see what's going on. My accountant can see what's happening in FreshBooks as well. There's a way for an accountant to get access into it. They can track it, they can see the reports, they can give me advice on making sure our business is running well. We can pull those reports and see what's happening in our company. It's awesome. It works really, really well. So FreshBooks is a handy one that we use for our accounting services. There are services like Bench. That's a relatively new one for just bookkeeping stuff that you can do as well. I'm not sure actually if they have a mobile app for their service or not. If any of you know if bench.co has a mobile app, let us know. Would love to be able to share that out with everybody else. So what questions do you have about using mobile apps in your business? What are things you want to look for improving efficiencies on? And what are things that how you use mobile apps in your own business also? We'd love to hear feedback from you guys also. So we do a ton of marketing, of course. We're a social media marketing company, so we help businesses with their social media. So we have, of course, all the social media sites, apps on our devices so that we can jump in and see what's going on for clients. We get the notifications and alerts. For Facebook, there's Facebook Pages, the Page Manager app, which is a good one if you have a Facebook page. You want to be able to manage it. Facebook Page app is good. If you're running ads on Facebook, they have a separate app for Facebook ads that you can jump in and see the performance of your ads anytime you want, right from your mobile device. And that's really one of the advantages of having it right on a mobile device is when the app is here, there's two things that are a huge advantage. One is you have the ability from any place you're at, whether it's at the grocery store, whether it's sitting at home, at the office, wherever you're at, you can pull up your phone, pull up that data, and be able to see information that you need to see. And even do things, perform tasks from here. It's great. So my phone is like a portable office for me between my phone and my iPad. I can get a lot of work done from anywhere. I was even, in fact today, kind of as an example, I had to take my kids to the eye doctor to get their annual checkup. So we went in, got the checkup, I'm sitting in the office, I'm checking through my email, looking at my messages, looking at my to-do lists, task management stuff, figuring out what I need to get done, what are stuff coming up, getting prepared for our SMRT TV episode today, and I can do it from my phone. So it's really, really nice. So task management apps are a great tool to use to help with your collaboration of your team as well. Asana has done some huge updates to their system, which is really, really nice, to incorporate more of the Kanban methodology of task management into their main system, and that's been really good for them. We actually use Trello, which is a very popular Kanban style to-do system. It's easy. I can do it from any of my devices. I can see what's going on. I can see which projects my employees have been working on. I can see what got completed for the day. I can get everything tracked. So it's so handy to know if you have a project, and that's one thing I would say that's huge for project management. If you're looking for software to help with project management, like whether it's Teamwork or Basecamp or Asana or Trello or any of those things, make sure they have a mobile app that gives you good reporting and helps you, because that'll make your project management so much easier, especially if they can integrate with Slack. That's a really key thing with software these days, is those integrations, being able to connect with other software, so that software is becoming a specialty. Rather than have your software have to do everything, your software can do one thing and do it well, and then integrate the rest of the services with other pieces of software. It's a really neat way to do things. So if you have a task management software that you really love, and it integrates with Slack or Trello and other things, you can combine those and then have data sent in between those to make it easier for you. So if you have a specific invoicing app you use, and you want to be alerted when an invoice is paid, you can have a message sent into Slack, and you have a Slack channel set up to know when invoices got paid or whatever. There's a lot of great ways to doing those integrations with those mobile apps and online software to make things more efficient for your business. One of the things that I love about mobile apps and these integrations is building them yourself, creating these integrations to make things more efficient for you. Okay, this is what we call web hooks. They are very efficient, and they're a great way to connect your business processes together to make your business work better. Webhooks are awesome. They are spectacular. The two best platforms to use webhooks with is what's called If This Then That, or IFTTT. Another one is Zapier. And admittedly, we use both of them in our business to accomplish things. So what these are is, in software, there's a thing called an API, automatic man, the name just left me what the acronym stood for, but the API is basically a way to take two pieces of software and get them to talk to each other and send data back and forth. So what these APIs do is allow those integrations to happen. So a webhook is an API of APIs, really. And what that means is when these webhooks come together, it's an interface that says, okay, I need my accounting software and my customer relationship management software to talk to each other. And so this webhook will bridge the gap between those two. It's so nice. It works so well. So one thing you can do is, let's say you have a process for a new client management. We actually hire a company to help send out a welcome card in the mail to our new customers. Whenever we sign up a new customer, they get a welcome letter in the mail from us. And we have a third-party company that actually manages all that for us and ships those, make sure they get mailed out on time and taken care of. And so we have a system that when we add a new client to a list, they get an automatic email that says, here's the new customer, here's their address, here's what we need to have. And then they go take care of it and done. And then they just send us an email, it's already sent, done. Awesome, so we get the feedback. Then we have other solutions like CRM and other things that we use that we need to build accounts for our clients in so we can keep track of them. So this webhook goes out there and sends the data about a new client to these services and says, we need to put these things in place for them, and then it does it. Puts them all in place, you don't have to worry about it. So it takes, in our setup, when we work with a new customer, there's 30 or 40 minutes that it can take of just setting things up, getting them listed in your accounting software, get them in your CRM, get them in a task management system so we can manage the to-do list for our clients, whatever it is. The webhook says, okay, if I put them on this list, I need all of this to be done. And it takes care of it. It's so nice. So webhooks are spectacular. Use them. Use them a lot. They're well worth using in automating processes. We use webhooks even in marketing. They work so well. Has anybody here used webhooks? If you have, let us know. Would love to hear how you're using webhooks in your business, what you're doing with them. They work so great. We use them oftentimes to go out and look for information on the internet or through social media. We just say, okay, here's what we need to be looking for. Go find it. Let us know when you find information on it. So we can put out listening devices onto social media to listen for certain things. And webhooks is one way that we can gather that information in. So they're a very handy tool to use for a business. If you're not using webhooks in your business, it is well worth it for you to take a lunch break one day and just do a Google search for webhooks. Find information about them and use them. There is so much good that can come from using those in your business. So consider using those. Zapier.com, Z-A-P-I-E-R.com, I think is their website. That's one we use. They give you a few for free, and then you have to pay for more advanced searches and opportunities. If This Then That is a great one. The Zapier doesn't have a mobile app yet, so you can check your webhooks and see what's going on. Hopefully they'll come out with one soon. But If This Then That has one that you can use, a mobile app that set up those webhooks with and do things with. So you can have one that just says, hey, if I want to track the weather, and if the weather is if you get certain bad weather, I want to be notified, and the webhook will do it for you. It'll automatically take care of it. So it's a great way to program the internet to help you. So another web-based app that we like to use is Google Alerts. Google Alerts is a great way to get the internet to send you information. If there's certain topics that you want to blog about, if there's certain topics subjects you want to stay on top of, consider using things like Google Alerts to help gather articles together on it, set up an RSS feed to pull in blog data on those things, go into like Medium and set some search criteria to automatically pull stuff in. On WordPress and other sites too, you can set a lot of those that will just go out and do the search, find the information, and just pull it right in for you at the frequency that you want them to as well. That's a great way to make it easier for your content marketing, to putting things together, to make sure what's going on. If you do a lot of email campaigns, email marketing, a lot of them, I know like MailChimp has a mobile app. You can jump in and see how your campaigns are doing. What are your lists doing? Are your lists growing? Are they not? What's happening? It's a great way to give you some quick information as to what's happening with your email marketing. So MailChimp has a really good one. I think Constant Contact has one as well. So those are fun apps that you can use for your business to help. If you are wanting to build an app for your business, then consider using things like Xamarin or other services like that that allow you to integrate all your different types of phones into one. So you build one app and it'll basically translate the language, so it'll work on Android and Apple and everything. So those are really handy to make it faster to develop an app for your own business. So if you have questions about using apps in your business, or would love to hear from you, what are mobile apps that you're using in your own business? What are things that you're doing also? Use the SMRT TV hashtag as well, just hashtag SMRT TV for your business. We'd love to get feedback from you. Let us know what apps you're using. If you have questions about things you wish you could automate in your business, let us know. We'd love to answer those questions to help you with automation in your business. So, and mobile apps are a great way to keep track of what's happening in your company, to know what's going on with your social media sites. There's Facebook now has, you want to always have the Facebook Messenger app on your phone if you're running a business or you're doing marketing, because you can now talk to people, talk to businesses from Facebook Messenger. And so if you're not monitoring what's happening on Facebook Messenger, you're losing a big opportunity to connect with your customers, to find customer feedback, and stay on top of customer service requests. People love that stuff. They want that kind of information. Some businesses will, like on Twitter, they will set up a separate Twitter account from the business one that just handles customer care. So there's no marketing on it, just customer care. So they have two Twitter handles. One does all the marketing and PR and branding for the business. The other one is just customer service. And if you're a big company, that's not a bad way to go, to have the two Twitter handles. You just got to monitor the one and for customer service and keep up with that. But you still really end up monitoring both of them, because people are going to respond to you, the main Twitter account they know for you. So you'll still have to monitor and track those. But do keep an eye on that. That's a great way to set up a webhook that says, I want to go out there and anytime my username is mentioned, I want to be notified. And you can send an instant alert. And if you have Slack or GroupMe or some of the other communication apps that are out there, you can network them together with a webhook and pull that data right in. So you don't have to wait for Twitter to tell you it's there. You can actually have all those notifications dumped into one spot, like one channel in Slack. And those are really nice. And Facebook Messenger is important to have. Use it. There are apps that use social media internally, like Facebook just created their Facebook for Business system, so you can kind of use a private version of Facebook for your business. That's one that you can use instead of using Slack or those kinds of sites. And there's other services that'll do that as well, kind of build a private Facebook network for just you and the people in your business. So there's a lot of things that you can do to improve your business, and mobile apps have really improved our abilities to help have more success and make it easier for us to know what's going on in our company. I know for us, we have a mobile app. In fact, we're releasing a lot more. Our app next month in January, we have an app, but we're doing a huge release next month on our mobile app for our customers, so they can see all their social media analytics. They can see what's going on. So apps are really handy. They make a big difference. I think I missed a question on Periscope. Sorry if I missed your question. Ask it again, and we'll see if we can answer that about mobile apps. How are you doing things in your business with mobile apps? Hello, it's good to see you. So if you have questions, let us know. We do this Smart TV episodes every Monday at noon, so always watch us. We'd love to get more feedback from you guys and have you help. We just want to help you guys learn more about online marketing and how to do things the right way to improve your business. And mobile apps is a great way to improve your efficiencies, to keep in communication with your team, to manage the information in your business and make things work better for you. So that's it for today. We appreciate everybody for joining us. Thank you very much. If you have any other questions about online marketing, use the hashtag SMRTTV and let us know. We'd love to hear from you and any questions you have. And if there's episodes you'd like, things you want us to talk about for future episodes, let us know. We would love to discuss those as well. So thanks for joining us. We really appreciate that. In fact, next week we are going to have another fun episode about optimizing video for your social media marketing. So stick around next week, next Monday at noon. We are going to be talking about how to optimize video for you as well, for your online marketing. That'll be a fun one. So come with your questions. Ask us during the week about what questions you have about online video marketing, and we'll put those together and answer those in our next video next week. So subscribe on YouTube and get access to all the marketing videos that we have put out for you as well. So you can see those. Check out our blog. We have lots of information and lots of knowledge that we want to share with businesses so that you have a better chance of having success using online marketing. It is different, a bit of a different animal, but we want to make sure it's simple and easy for you to use. So thanks for sticking around, everybody. We look forward to seeing you next week. Talk to you then.